back to the Tens of Dollars Roadshow. We're not in our regular studios today. We're on the road. That's why we call it the Roadshow, the Tens of Dollars Roadshow. The show prior to us, Black Powder Extravaganza, went a little overboard last week. So some repairs being done to the studio. But where are we today is what's important. We're at Veriforce Tactical. And this is why it's tens of dollars, because this glass did not break, so I have to be very careful about that. These guys have been building guns since 2003 for the shooting community. 2009 they started building for government agencies. They are current on all government contracts. They've seen some stuff in the media, and you guys have seen it in social media, about some unscrupulous practices in the gun community these days. Overcharging, saying something in stock it's not in stock. These guys have stepped up to the plate and have come up with some offerings for all of us. Why do you need an AR? You don't need one, but you should have the right to have one. So what we've done is we've asked Veriforce, and they've responded to help folks in the community. If you got caught up in the recent blemish fiasco, no blemishes here, just some straightforward rifles. Veriforce has come out with 4. Here's one behind me. All around me, actually, are the different models that are available. We're going to talk about those. We're not going to talk about those in terms of the dollar sign, because that might violate the terms of use for some of the platforms you may see this on. But what we can talk about is the childhood early tax credit, the one some of you are getting every month. So we're going to talk about each and every one of the rifles. Every one we're going to talk about is available as a pistol in 7.5 or 10-inch barrel. And pistols come with either SBA, I got to look down here for a minute, SBA 3 or SBA 4 brace. And you see some of those featured here. So 4 opportunities for you. Mod Zero, I hesitate to call it an entry rifle or a basic rifle because it's none of those things. It is a starting point, light years beyond starting points provided by other manufacturers. Look at this beauty. Look, it's got a barrel on it. It's got a thing where the bullets come out. It's got a place where you put the bullets in. It's got a thing on here. It's got a thing on here that brings the bullets up from the thing that came in, puts them in there, and it's got a thing down here that you pull, and it sends the bullet right out the frickin' barrel. Yeah, I cussed. I'm sorry about that. The frickin' barrel right into the frickin' target. This, my friends, not the introductory model, the Cadillac at Honda pricing, starts out at the equivalent of a little more than 3, if you had 3 kids and you got a tax credit, a little bit more than the 3 kids. Look at it. This thing, if you're short, you're tall, you can adjust it every kind of way you want right there. 1? No, you don't need 1, you need 3 of these. You need 1 for the kitchen, 1 for the bedstand. No, 4, because you put 1 in the truck. We can get the pistol version of that. So that's Mod Zero. I wanted to call it Gucky or Gucci. I don't want to say Gucci when he's Gucky, to not violate any things, or call it the Fendi, but no, it's Mod Zero. I'm going to kind of go to the wall. You're not going to be able to see these too well, but there's a way that you can see them. In our bio is a link to our website, which doesn't violate the terms of service. It'll take you to Veriforce Tactical, or you can use your thumbs, and you too can go to Veriforce Tactical Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and the Google. One of the easiest sites to look at. No, they don't spend $1 million on this website. Plain English, terms of service, plain English. Warranty, plain English. Frequently asked questions helped me like this gun because they answer basic questions. Nobody's bitching. Read the reviews. Good stuff. Rifle like this, you see it advertised, and the guys who advertise everywhere. Veriforce doesn't have a race car. That's why this rifle can be $300 to $400 less than the other guy. We need to get these in the hands of more people. And the way we're going to do it is videos like this that costs. This one is probably going to cost this company a large meatball sub and a large caffeinated beverage, because I've been here a long time today. I only had 1 sausage biscuit, 1 Pepsi that I had to supply. So that's going to be a problem. So Mod Zero, and the director, and by the way, there's 64 people behind this camera, so I'm a little stressed. They're not spending any money on air conditioning. These lights are warm. I'm going to go to Mod 1. Look at this. This is Mod 1 up here. It's got a lightweight M-lock, again with a free float channel, cone or custom muzzle device. Actually, I like all of them, and if I can distract these guys at some point today, these are all going back of the wagon and nobody will be the wiser. No, I wouldn't do that because it requires paperwork, and if anything, I'm honest. So where were we? We're at mod 1. Guess what? Different color options. We gotta see, here's a green, that's on another version, that's on mod 3, but we can see green, and there's all kind of colors. Well, those are on the website, but imagine every color, rainbow, every color of the rainbow is on there. That's about 4.5 kids. If you got 4.5 kids, you can order that this month. Oh, by the way, let's talk about ordering. You order one of these today. Now remember, we're on the West Coast, not the Mess Coast. We're on the West Coast, which is actually the best coast, W something. You don't go out the day you order, if you order at a sensible time. One business day, it's on the way to your FFL. On the way to your FFL for you to fill out the paperwork. You'll have it here. It's no, oh, it's on back order. We don't know when we're going to get it. No, these, everything we're going to talk about today is in stock. Matter of fact, if you're thinking about it, it might actually be on the way to you. You didn't even know it. Mod 2. It's a lighter weight clamp. M-Lock. Free float rail system. Custom muzzle brake. Or phantom flash hider. I like that. Phantom. Phantom. Ambi sling plate. Rubberized grip. Flip up metal sights. Enhanced mil-spec trigger. Many colors. Options available. Following where we're going here? Reliable. Aesthetically pleasing. Functional. You know what these are? These are memory makers. You buy a rifle. What do? You go out with your friends, you shoot it. What happens? You have a great time. You do a Magnum. You spend $300 in ammunition, but you had fun. You go out afterwards. You might have some of those fried mac and cheese wedges. You're building memories. If you've got a child, you're introducing your child to firearm safety, to the outdoors, to the range, teaching them about being responsible citizens, picking up their brass, picking up their targets afterwards. These build memories that last a lifetime. You know, when you order a Veriforce rifle, say on the off chance you had a problem with it, unlike the other manufacturers, you call them. You're going to talk to somebody in customer service. You call Veriforce, you're going to talk to the gunsmith who assembled your rifle. You're going to talk to the person who put this together, somebody who knows rifles, who knows how they should fit, how they should feel, how they should function right from the get-go. You're probably going to talk to the person who assembled your rifle. They've got a personal stake in it. You're going to make things right. We've got one more function to talk about. We've got to talk about the Mod 3. The lightest weight clamp-on scalloped top rail with M-Lock connections. Veriforce Tactical custom muzzle brake. Velocity drop in 3-pound trigger. You get the choice of a curved or straight trigger. Enhanced aluminum trigger guard. An ambi sling plate. Ambi selector. Color options available. And that's about a little over 5.5 children a month. Folks, I recommend it. Over the years, we've talked about we've talked about 2 firearms makers that have allowed me in the shop. I've talked about lots of them. Some of them don't let me in. You understand why if you follow our channel at all. This is the 3rd, and I don't take this lightly. Tens of dollars are on the line for both me and the company. And all I have left is my reputation. Look, I have no hair. I have no discernible waistline anymore, but I have my word and I have my reputation. So if you're in the market, we did a survey last week too of those folks who hadn't bought a rifle recently. The answers were amazing. 1, you couldn't find ammunition. I agree. Good news is prices are coming down, inventories are going up. 2, you didn't know what caliber to take. With Veriforce, these are 223 options, but they also make rifles with .308 and a variety of calibers. Those of you like me who want to support local industries, these are made in Scottsdale, Arizona. That's Arizona, made from components that were made either in this building or from local manufacturers. Why does that matter? It does matter. We need to keep American businesses going. We need to keep them working as hard as we can, as easy as we can. And it's a win-win situation for you. You're helping them, you're supporting them, getting a great product. You're going to be like I am. You're going to wait till the weekend, you're going to wait till the evening. You're going to go to the range. You're going to go to the indoor range on ladies' night like I do. You're going to go there and you're going to set up down the weekend. It's not like you don't see all the ladies, right? You got your fancy range bag. You pull one of these out, you pull these pistols out. They don't know it's not an SBR. They think you're rich. Put all these out there, you load those magazines, you put those magazines out. I put up magazines out that equal a house payment in Scottsdale these days. And And what do? I take my Veriforce Tactical rifle, tell them I don't see them. And I fire a round right off that loud, and they jump and they look. And I do my best Cary Grant, John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, and I look down. I'm sorry, ladies. And I look back at the target. I dump that whole mag. Watch the smoke come off the barrel. I look over, and there's at least 1 to 5 ladies. Looking my way with that look. I lay the rifle down in a safe manner, safe direction on safe, and I walk over and I say, would you like to experience the Veriforce Tactical difference? Guess what? I get slapped right across the face almost every time. And then they say, can we shoot the rifle without you in the bay with us? I say, absolutely. And they go over and they shoot the rifle. And the next thing you know, they're up here at Veriforce. And if I happen to be here, they go, look at me, and they walk out with their